here, and then we're gonna, kind of spread around the love. But there's been a lot of talk about this Ward Dawson 24/7, and going into it, we knew it wasn't going to be this shit-talking event. You know what I mean? We knew that. We know it's going to be just a little subtle shot, a lot of respect, and two laid-back personalities. That's just how it was going to go. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it is what it is. What do you think of the 24/7? And, people are saying, man, they could have used anybody else but these two. I mean, I hear what they're saying as far as the idea behind 24/7 with the shit talking and putting everybody up. But there's also, speaking of Andre Ward, it's also about getting to know him right now. So what do you think overall?
Yeah, people forget what these shows are about. If you watch the Showtime, or what they do with their show that they have, it's like 24/7, they feature just basically the fighters. They don't focus on too much of drama at all. It's really about promoting the fighter. That's what it was supposed to be about. But now everyone's so used to the way Floyd Mayweather does it that they think it has to be some trash talk in order for it to sell, to be electric. But you're really getting to know a lot about Dawson too, because he's really a quiet guy. He doesn't really be flamboyant too much and really like flaring out. Like the most emotion I've seen him show was in that Hopkins fight when Hopkins fell on his shoulder. But Andre Ward is like that when the camera's cut on, off. He's the same way. You'll never hear him talk bad about anyone. That's just him. So that's what people get to love about him is that's just genuinely Andre Ward. He's a very nice guy. He'll sit there and he won't even badmouth because if he thinks another fighter isn't as good. Because I sat next to him during the Mayweather-Bollinger fight, and as bad as Bollinger was looking, he wouldn't even bash Bollinger, saying like, he's doing nothing. He's just, he's trying, but he's outmatched. He would never say anything bad through the whole thing. And I'm like, wow, that's just amazing. This guy, I thought he was, some people was like, he's just being political. He really wasn't. It's just his nature. He just does not say bad things about anyone.
Yeah, and you can get in subtle little shots. You know what I mean? Not shots, but like you can get in little things that you're breaking down your opponent, but you get in a little like confident stuff. But also, yeah, like I do want to see other stuff. Like, and I have our Carcino. Well, me and you and everybody that's listening to the show and anybody that listens to, goes to the Boxing Socialist and, everybody out there from YouTube and from the forums, from Blog Talk, everybody's going to watch this fight anyway. So guess what? HBO 24/7 is not for us. It really isn't. I mean, the Mayweather thing, yeah, that's a little different. But like you said, not everyone's going to do that, and not everybody has to do that either. And not even Mayweather did that for quite a while, until he felt like, well, I'm in the spotlight now. I finally got this opportunity. I'm going to do my thing. But it's just funny that this is actually for the random person flipping through HBO. And you know what? A lot of people love humble guys, too, especially fighters. I know a lot of the older generation, and I'm not young, but I'm talking, 45, 50, 55, 60. These guys actually like humble dudes. They like Marvin Hagler. They like Roberto Duran. I think, but they like that. They actually kind of root for that more than they do against the bad guy. And plenty of people out there do that. So there's something to be said about a humble dude and two humble dudes going at it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the thing that I like about it is that it's two humble guys going in there, and people are going to tune in and watch the fight because it's on HBO. Not a lot of sports going on right now. Football will just probably be coming around. But it'll be a Saturday night. What else you gonna do? If you're flipping through the channels and you see a fight coming on, you're gonna watch it. Plus, he's a gold medal Olympic. You know, he's our last gold medalist. They've been trying to build him up, and he's a great guy to build it around. I mean, he has skill, and what he does in the ring is he finds a way to neutralize the other person's offense. More than get himself going, he finds a way to stop your momentum, and then he does what he wants to do. So he thinks mostly defense first, like I'm going to stop whatever you're doing, then I'm going to do what I want to do to you. And he seems to be, you know, like with Carl Froch, he took away the angles from Froch. He did something really different and confused Froch, and Froch could not figure him out. And then he smothered him pretty much the entire fight. And Froch could not get off. And every time he tried to get the little short hook, he got really low. He took away the angles from him. And it frustrated Froch the entire night. He could not figure out what to do with Andre Ward. That's
sure,
something
man.
I think that happened in this fight, but Dawson's going to be a lot physically bigger than him. Ward had problems because he started his career at 175, and he was having a rough time with some of those guys. So they came up with, his team came up with a move to move him down to 168 because those guys were too big and too strong. He actually got knocked down a couple of times.
Sure did. He didn't look that great early on. I was like, whoa, really? Holy crap.
Yeah, they had to move him down to 168. So this might be this might be an interesting fight because Dawson is a big guy. He can make 168, but he definitely can get to 175, 180 by fight time.
Right. Yeah, and he's got that. Yeah, he actually, I mean, not that Froch, because Froch with the jab does use some of that length and height, but, Chad can do that, but he also can come forward. It'd be interesting to see who sets the pace. Some of these guys like a slower pace. It seems like Dawson, that's something ever since he got back to Scully. He definitely seems like he's trying to make that a little more intense and up his work rate a little bit more. I'm still stuck on this, Garcino. I'm literally stuck. I really don't know who's going to win this fight right now. I'm stuck still. I mean, I'm leaning Andre Ward, but I still need a week to think about it before the show comes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm still stuck on this one.
Yeah.
It's up there. What I like, which is what I like, man. That's what you know.
I'm going to have to run. I'm right here, right now, my appointment. So I'm going to talk to you guys next week.
Yes, sir. All right, buddy. Take it easy, man. Have a good one.
All right, you too, bud.
Yep. Make sure you check out Carcino all across the internet. BoxingSocialist.com.